Welcome all the viewers of EduTV. Our today's program is a school count. Our today's guest speaker is Mr. Abhishek Singhal. Abhishek ji is a mentor and an educator who is looking to make a transformative impact on students. He got educated at some of the best institutions of India and the world, like IIT Delhi, IIM, and MIT, and is now focused on guidance ecosystem to help students build long-term skills. He helps them get into top 10 colleges in the world while building a solid base of skills and long-term job readiness. Namaste, sir.
Very good morning. Namaste.
Okay, sir.
Right. Soham, just to add, right. So I welcome all the school counselors today at the program with EduTV. We've seen on a lot of our sessions earlier that we're talking about students, how to guide students properly. We are discussing with counselors as to what are the ideas they should keep in mind, what are the major key areas that students are facing problems on, but the students are missing in our sessions. So today we have Soham Datta with us, who is going to moderate this session, and he's a grade 12 student from MSM school. And the idea to have counselors and expert from like Mr. Abhishek and the student is to have a good colloquium and discuss in detail about the problems that we as school people face or students face, so that Mr. Abhishek can help us and guide everybody to take the things forward. Over to you, Soham.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So Abhishek sir, my first question to you is like, how to support students in building a strong student profile so that they can apply for colleges? How can you help them to build a strong student profile?
So thank you so much for the question, Soham. The fundamental measure of any success is how much time you have given to it. Now, if you think about going to IIT or going to a top medical college in this country, you would imagine that you would start working for that way earlier, probably in grade 10 or early in the grade 11. Now, the first and foremost manner in which counselors in school can support their students is to make sure that they start thinking about these choices at an early point. Now, whenever you're applying to schools and colleges outside India, you're typically reporting your grades from ninth onwards. So an ideal time for you to kind of start thinking about these universities is grade 9 or perhaps in grade 10, but certainly not at the start of grade 12, because the time for you to build your profile, the time for you to build the foundational material for your application is gone by then. Right at the onset of grade 12, which is as early as October, November of grade 12, your applications would go away. So it's a good idea to start thinking of your profile early on. And that's the first mechanism through which the counselors in the schools can support their student. Second is in terms of laying out foundations. So one is academic, and that is the primary foundation that has to be laid. If someone has subpar grades, subpar academic performance, excuse me, my throat is a little bad today.
Yeah, it doesn't. Absolutely fine.
So if someone has subpar academic performance, it's almost a guarantee that he or she would not get into a good college. So the counselors, the school, the principal, the teachers all have to support the best and the brightest student to make sure that there is no let up in the grades and the academic performance of their respective students, not just in 12th standard, but also in 9th and 10th and 11th. And secondly, at an early stage, in grade 9 or 10, students should be encouraged. As a counselor, you should have independent, no prejudice conversation with your students to identify what their foundational interests are. And as you kind of identify those could be in maths, those could be in music, those could be in a particular sport, or could be more interdisciplinary in nature. You should encourage them to do long-standing projects around those interests. And as they do those projects, their profile, in a manner of speaking, get built. And over many years of effort, 9th, 10th, 11th, and maybe even earlier for that matter, these contribution would constitute in building that profile. And by the time you hit the start of grade 12, you would have enough material that you can put in, and that is what goes in as your application. I can give you more specific examples, but I think that should give you a generalized high level response to how school and counselors can support students in building their profile.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I am Harshini Sudarshan. I am a grade 12 student studying at Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. For those of you who are watching, at EduTV, we are having a program where we conduct talks and interviews between students and university outreach heads in order to find out more about the colleges that we want to join in and what these colleges and universities are offering to us.
I would like to ask you this, that like as Shamsa said that it was just the beginning of CS at this time. So how have you come into CS, or like what made you think that you should pursue CS at that point of time?
Okay, so I think I came into computer science accidentally because in 1994, when I wanted to, pursue my engineering, so I had a very good rank. In those days, the number one branch was not computer science, it was electronics.
EduTV is also having a taster program, and some of you may know what it is. It is just to get a taste of college life.
Good morning, I am Chaya Khanna, Principal Scholars Home School. I would like to express my gratitude to Pranav for giving this opportunity to our class 12 students to visit Graphic Era. I'm sure our children will know of the many avenues that they are not aware of.
My name is Veda Gopala and I'm from Scholars Home, and I thought it was quite an enriching experience. I really like the campus and the workshop facilities.
So students are taken on a visit to the university or the college premises to get a taste of what is actually college life in those 3 or 4 crucial college years of your life. So you get to know about placements, job opportunities, careers of the future, what that college or the university has to offer to you, how campus life is in general.